When we started Nutria in January of 2018, it started as a small project really just for myself to lose weight and for my father to manage his type 2 diabetes. We saw that when he's eating a healthy diet, that's when he did the best. At 42 years old, he had a heart attack, stemmed pretty much from his diabetes, was unable to continue with the successful business that he had because of his health, all related to his diet and with his diabetes. So for me, growing up working with him, we were really close. Luckily, he survived those heart attacks and he's still with us. I worked with him every summer since I was 12 years old, and I really saw the deterioration happen with him over time. And finally, when I was 16, he was 42, that's when he had his first heart attack. And we were lucky enough to have 2 restaurants, so we were making meals for ourselves and for my father, and said, wow, if I don't know how other people manage their diets. You know, we have scales at our disposal, we have chefs at our disposal, all the greatest food, all the proteins we need, all the vegetables we need. And if we wanted a meal, we would just ask one of the chefs, hey, I need 6 ounces of protein and I need a cup of vegetable steamed with no oil.
I was always an athlete in the family. I was a high school football player. I did track, got scholarship to go to college, so I played kind of throughout college. I mean, I was always in shape, right? I was always kind of that confident guy when I was fit, in shape, either in school, working out, I mean, really in everything, I kind of had a general confidence. And then when I graduated, I jumped into the workforce like a lot of other people do, and, a couple of years went by and I kind of lost my way. Gained a little weight, stopped working out, the routines I had kind of throughout high school and college I lost. And I kind of lost my inner confidence, right? I saw myself not as confident in doing things, the decisions I was making, I felt good about. Like even at the end of the night, I just felt like this weird void of me not feeling right. And I can't really explain it unless someone else kind of goes through it. I think a lot of people do. My brothers had a restaurant at the time, and we still do. And my father and my brother were going through struggles, so we started, Nutria. And they were using it and they were feeling better, and I realized I want to get back into it too. I miss kind of being myself, that confident guy of kind of going out, feeling healthy, looking a certain way. I got back into it and I couldn't believe the benefits it actually had, that I really felt like myself again. And then I thought to myself, a lot of my friends go through this. And if anyone who knows me, I'm the type of person who likes helping other people. I get a sense of fulfillment when I bring the best out of somebody else. When you meal prep and you kind of feel a certain way, it brings out the best in somebody. We have this burning sensation to feed these 50 million people, to change their lives, to be that confident version of themselves and to feel the best version of themselves. There's just a major convenience part of it too. We want to give you your time back to you.
We've seen it firsthand improve people's lives. The thing about me is, I'm sure you've heard a lot about my father already, but when it comes to his health, it has a huge impact on me, because anyone around us will tell me, that we're identical twins. If you want to see what I'm going to look like when I'm 60, just look at your father. Visually, even mentally, we're the same in a lot of ways. And he struggled with his health his whole life. I'm 30 now. I feel, it's really put a burden on me that if I don't change the direction of the way I'm eating, it starts with the eating, but it rolls into the whole day. The way I interact with other people, the way I process things in my head, then there's no reason why I couldn't go right down the same path with a heart attack. At the same time, naturally, once we got into the healthy food, other than my brother, who's I've watched, he's also my best friend, has gone through every diet under the sun. So I naturally learned a lot about diet and food being in the restaurant business as well. As time goes on, as I got older, I started to realize the effect that food has on my body. The effects for me happen right away. If I have one good day of clean eating and staying the way that eating the way that I know I should, mentally I'm firing off 100 times better than I am if I'm not paying attention to those things. This whole picture of Nutria has really made me focus a lot more on myself. At the same time, understanding that about myself, I know it's probably, other people can relate, the same way. And then hearing feedback from people, I lost 20 pounds, or I'm feeling so much better. And I love, people really, we've been getting to know a ton of people, and that kind of feedback just really fuels our fire. It makes us want to just keep going and going. My name is Lucio Perrina.
My name is Valentino Perrina.
My name is Angelo Perrina, and I'm a co-founder of Nutre Meal Plans.